A man gets cheated on, they kill themselves. Women have been cheated on for years.
Okay.
And they have not killed themselves like men are doing.
Okay. We are always going to cheat. Even if I was to be with you with your Brazilian hair, I would still cheat on you.
So
men cheat.
So
that's how it is.
When a woman decides to step out of her marriage, these are 3 of the main things. Your bed game is bad.
No virgin has ever said a man's
I knew you were going to say that.
So, meaning, already this woman is what? Compromised. Hello, fam. How are you? I hope you're doing fine. I'm doing very, very well, as you can see. And welcome to another episode of Here's the Thing with Shadaya Night. Once again, I've brought the ever controversial. Yes, the ever controversial. It seems like each and every week she has to say something that just, gets people riled up, that gets people emotional. I'm talking about the one and only dramatic lawyer, TodoSimms.
Hello. Hi, Toto.
How are you?
I'm good. Hey, and the controversial one. Yeah, people love me. I think you guys love me. I think people on Twitter just love me.
Yeah.
I don't even take it as hate anymore.
No, it's not hate. We've come to just accept you as you are.
What do you mean we've come to accept you as
that
you
you
are?
always say, controversial things.
I don't. Do you know what? I don't even think. Do you know what? Okay, when I post, right, when I think of a caption, because obviously I want my tweet to have views. I'm like, this is what I'm feeling today. I feel like I look like poverty. And then everyone, it even got to Nigeria, and then South Africa got it. I was like, okay.
But for me, I don't think the tweet was that much controversial. Because you said, I'm feeling like poverty today.
I look like poverty today.
Yes,
no nails, no wigs.
Yes.
And today I look rich.
You were in your natural, I would say, natural state.
Yes.
Yes. For me, I don't think it's controversial. Mm-hmm. Do you know why?
Why?
Because that's how every black woman feels when she's in a natural state. Whenever black women talk about bad hair day, they are never talking about their weaves. They are talking about their natural hair. For some reason, I don't know why you guys don't like your natural hair. To a point, you call it bad hair.
Shadaya, you want people to come for me again?
No, I don't want people to come for you.
No, because
you're an honest woman.
No, I am an honest woman. And I feel like, okay, again, I think I'll explain the tweet. When I posted that tweet, I wasn't thinking of myself in the natural state. That was not the thing that was in my head to say, I have my natural hair, then I look poverty. It wasn't, I was thinking, dang, I need to do my nails. I need to do my lashes. I need to do my hair because that's part of my monthly routine. And at that moment, I couldn't afford to. I was just going through something. So I just thought I looked like poverty. But what baffled me is the way a lot of people were saying self-hate.
It's self-hatred.
No, it's no. Let me land.
Yeah.
A lot of people came to me like, you hate yourself that much. I'm like, listen, if I hated myself that much, I wouldn't have posted that picture. In fact, I thought I looked good in that picture. That's why I posted it. I was like, wait, I've got my lines. I took a picture. I liked it because I only post things I like. So if I hated myself that much, why would I even put it in a place where I might be insulted? It's not self-hate. It's just me feeling like I need money at this moment. I don't hate myself.
But now here's the question. Let's say there is a young girl out there. Mm-hmm. She's got, those cornrows. Mm-hmm. And then somehow she bumps into that tweet saying, I look like poverty. Mm-hmm. What kind of impression do you think that we have on her with her cornrows now?
With her cornrows. No, but the thing is, it wasn't even about the cornrows. It was just about me personally. It wasn't about the hairstyle. It wasn't about the hairstyle. It wasn't about not having it. I think that's what a lot of people fail to understand. It was about me, Todo, saying I look like poverty. So if you have cornrows and you feel like you look rich, that's on you. Do you understand? It was about me. Because somebody else, okay, there are hairstyles that some people put and they look like money, and some people put the same hairstyle and they don't look nice. So it was something to do with me. It had nothing to do with natural hair. I could rock cornrows today and put on makeup and put on lashes and feel like money. I don't have a problem with cornrows. But in that moment, I just felt like, dang, girl, you're broke.
No, but I think the reason why people ended up you know making a fuss out of it. I think you have to look at the historical context as well, because for I think ever since the white men landed on this continent, right? Our natural hair, we've been made to feel like it's not beautiful, it's not good enough. That is why you see our women, you guys, you end up rocking hair that resembles, a white woman's hair.
But I did not say I don't feel beautiful. I said I look like poverty. So what are you guys trying to say when you're like, so you think, how is beauty gay? So you're saying poor people are not beautiful? I never said I don't look beautiful.
Why?
I never said I don't think I look good. I just said I look like poverty. So what are
What's
you
so
saying?
poor?
What are you
What's
trying
so
to?
poor about your hair?
What's so poor? No,
Yes,
there's nothing
about
poor
being
about
in
my
your
hair.
natural
There's
state.
something being poor with not having enough money to buy a wig that I wanted in that moment in time.
To pretend to be someone else.
And not pretend to be
So
myself, but look rich.
today, I can see you're rocking, that expensive wig. Is it weave or wig? I don't know. Which is which?
It's my hair.
Oh, she's saying it's a hair, but we all know. So are you feeling expensive? Are you feeling like
No,
money today?
I don't even feel expensive. I still don't have lashes. I had to put mascara on. I don't feel expensive today. I just feel like I feel grateful. That at least I can do my hair. I've got
Okay.
enough money to do my hair. I've got enough money to do my nails.
Okay. I know most of you women, when you do, like these enhancements to yourselves,
Hence me.
yes, you do it maybe to increase sexual market value.
No.
No, let me just talk. Let me talk.
Yes.
Most of you assume that that is what we men want to see. But I can tell you this, speaking on behalf of many men, we really don't, give a shit about you rocking, those expensive Indian hair, I don't know, Peruvian hair, whatever. You with your cornrows, I would still find you attractive.
I think that's not true. See, men like to say, I like your natural hair. I like your natural hair. Let's look at what's on the ground, right? Let's put two beautiful women,
Yes.
right?
Two beautiful women.
Two beautiful women from
Okay.
wherever, Let's take a beautiful woman like Mihlali, right? She posts a picture on Instagram.
The South African slay queen.
It's the South African influencer.
Slay queen.
Influencer.
Slay queen.
South African influencer Mihlali. We put her on Instagram. We put her picture on Instagram, right? She's got the hair, she's got the makeup, she's got the nails. And then we take a girl equally as beautiful as Mihlali in terms of, her futures, whatever, from Bari. She doesn't have the hair, she doesn't have the nails, she doesn't have the clothes, she doesn't have everything else. We put their pictures on Instagram. Who's more likely to have more likes from men?
Mihlali is already popular.
No.
She's
Even
already
if she's
popular.
not popular. Okay,
I'm saying,
let's take it back.
how about you
No, I'm
give
just
us an
saying these are
example?
two.
Okay, let's put, we want to, to level the playing field. Let's put that slay queen,
Which one?
Mihlali, right here. And then we put someone who's always rocking their natural hair.
Who's
I would
that?
say someone like Nandi Madida.
Of course you would
Yes.
say Nandi. Of course.
Yes, Nandi.
Because she said give men.
No.
Of course.
And then we say to the men, who do you find beautiful?
That's not.
Do you have an issue with that?
That's not. No, that's unfair.
You
because
seem to have an
Nandi-
issue with that. No, we are comparing people who are on the same level
No,
playing
but
field.
okay, no.
They are both, popular.
Popular. All right. If you were to put two pictures on Instagram, who's most likely to have more likes?
I would say
Mihlali. No, Mihlali is most likely to have more
from
likes.
men.
Yes.
From men or in
Yes,
general.
from
Because I would
men.
say from men, they would pick Nandi.
Nah.
But then if we put it to the general consensus whereby even women have to participate, women will now pick who? Mihlali, because they have this self-hatred. They don't want to see themselves like Nandi. They see themselves as Mihlali.
dressing up and looking nice does not mean that you have self-hatred. It's just like you've got this type of cut. Why don't you just let your hair grow? Does it mean that you hate yourself?
No.
Does it mean you hate the way your hair grows?
But would I post
You
something
go, you
with
like,
my
okay,
natural hair and say, today I'm looking like
no,
poverty?
that's a thing personal to me, but I'm just saying in general, women don't have self-hatred. It's just like you going to the gym. Does it mean that you hate your body?
No, that's improving on something.
Exactly my point.
You-
So me doing my skincare, doing my hair, deciding today I want natural, tomorrow I need a longer weave, has nothing to do with me hating myself. It's
You
just
are
me.
literally, replacing the natural things you were born with. Your hair, you're saying, no, I don't want
Do
this.
you know there are men that
I'm
also
going
wear
to-
wigs now?
Yeah, nowadays I won't be shocked by
There are
anything
quite
because
a lot of
we've
men.
got yes.
Yeah, and
This
it's
is
not
today's
about
society.
hate.
No,
It's not about
we've got
self-hate.
confused men. These are confused men. I mean, why would you, as a man,
Mm-hmm.
say you're going to put on a wig?
Because they just want to look good. They want to feel good about themselves.
Men want to feel good about themselves.
Yes. And you see, just like you say, we have confused men in this generation. So the same confused men
Are
are
you
the
part
ones.
of the confused women now?
No, I'm not a confused woman.
But
I know
anyways.
exactly what I am. The part of the confused men are the ones that will be on social media lying about, we like natural hair, we like natural hair. They get the woman who's got natural hair. Then after 2 days, they start cheating with
No,
the very same.
cheating doesn't have anything to do with how a woman takes care of her hair. We are always going to cheat. Even if I was to be with you with your Brazilian hair, I would still cheat on you.
So you're saying
Men
that-
cheat.
So
That's how it is.
Are you saying there are no men that are faithful?
I would say the only man who's faithful is a man without those options to cheat.
And what are those options to cheat?
Any man who's got options is going to exercise those options.
What-
It's biological.
So you're saying all men cheat?
All men cheat. If your man doesn't cheat, he's disabled. Yes, he's disabled. But like you were saying, you seem to have a problem with Nandi.
No, I don't have a
Because you are
problem.
saying give men grace, give black men, grace.
The same men that have been abusing a lot of South African women should be given grace. Do you know the rate of abuse, of sexual assaults, of rape in South Africa? And she's like, give them grace. I love Nandi. I have nothing against her as a person, right? But I sometimes before you say something, I think you need to understand what women have. You need to be, what's the word? You need to be empathetic to what the women have been going through. Recently, the South African women were going through a march because of men. Imagine
No.
the whole of South Africa doing a march because a man in South Africa cannot control themselves.
Let me tell
and
you
then you
this.
come and tell us to give them grace. Grace for what?
Okay, let me tell you this.
Grace to do
Let me
what?
tell you this. The
Yes.
average South African woman, she's stupid. She's similar to, the...
Why would you say that?
She's similar to the black American women.
No, that's
They
not.
operate on the same wavelength. Do you know what? When we say give black men, grace, we are talking, you need to look at these things from a historical, context. These are men who've been disempowered for over a century, right? They literally don't control anything. No, I'm being serious with you.
Which history are you
don't
talking
control.
about? Which history are you
Okay,
talking
we're
about?
talking about
Disempowered, and then and the women.
we start with slavery, and then we get to what
So
colonization.
When you talk about men, it's like you're excluding women. Women are not part of slavery.
Yes, then let me
No,
talk.
were women not part of slavery as
They
well?
were part of slavery
Were there no
as well.
women that were slaves?
Yes.
So why do
Women
we
were
have
slaves.
to separate and say
But
give
now-
black man grace?
Do you know why we separate now?
Why?
We separate now because after we said we had abolished slavery, we had abolished colonization, we are now, into this new world order, right? In this new world order, we've got white men at the top, then the white women. Then, after that, do you know who we have? We've got the black women. The black men are at the bottom.
What makes
Nobody
you say
gives a
that?
shit about them.
What makes you say that?
Okay, what makes me say that? Number one, if you look at the majority of, the people who are in prison, black men. If you look at the majority of people who are homeless, black men. if you look at the majority of people who are committing suicides, black men, if you look at the majority of people who are just struggling, black men, you see, nobody
fault
gives
is that?
nobody gives a shit
And
about
whose
black
fault?
men.
Who
Nobody
should give
gives a shit about black
Who
men.
should give it? Okay, wait. Let me.
And
answer-
when you
ask-
say, when you talk about these things, like these men are now ending up, being violent to these women, you also need to understand the environment these men are being raised. Who's raising these men?
Don't tell me you're gonna blame them.
No, who's raising these men?
Wait, Shadaya,
Because
let's
when you look at black people, like especially now, even in South Africa, South Africa is following the very same trend that America took, like Black America took.
So
We
you're
now
saying
have
so?
female-headed homes.
Why?
And then-
Because the men are simps.
And then you complain about
favorite
those
word.
men.
No,
These
no.
men are being raised by you. Those violent
Why
men.
are they being raised by women?
They are being
Because the
raised
men
by
have
you.
fled.
You refuse to give what? Grace.
Grace to what?
To
Who has
us.
given women grace? Who has given
You are
women
the-
grace? Up to now, women. Okay. In fact, let's start from the beginning. You talked about history, right? You talked about slavery.
Mm-hmm.
Both men and women, black women, went through the same thing, right?
Okay.
So it's not like men only. When the Europeans came, they only took men. No, they took both men and females.
Okay.
Right? Women were. And then women have been fighting for empowerment for the longest time, even up to today, in the workplace, everywhere. in the
Why do
family
you need to
homes.
be empowered, by the way?
Why do we need to be empowered?
Why do you need to be empowered? What's the use of empowering a woman?
What do you mean? What's the use of empowering a woman?
What's the use of
you
empowering
are the same
a woman?
person. I'll tell you about men need grace.
No,
Men
no.
need
Here's the
grace.
thing. What's the use of empowering a woman? Do you know
So
why
that
I'm
they can
asking
stop
this?
depending
No.
on, no.
Do you
So
know why
that
I'm
they
saying
can
this?
Stop depending on men.
Do you know
that
why
are
I'm saying
busy.
this?
Instead of working hard, they're
Okay.
busy asking for grace.
Todo, if we are to empower you right now, right? The first thing that comes to your mind is what? I don't need a man. If they were to empower me, if I were to be empowered, the first thing that comes to me,
But you've been empowered for the
no,
longest
but
time.
no, here's the thing. The first thing that comes to me is how many families can I create? You see, you are going to be selfish with that, financial freedom you've got. Me,
No, I'm not gonna be
I'm going
selfish.
to be selfless. You see, men are selfless. So that is why I always say this women empowerment thing.
Women are becoming empowered.
When
Okay,
we
let me
em-
tell you. Let me tell you why women need to be empowered.
Need.
There's a need for women empowerment.
Okay.
I'll start from the start. You started talking about why men are committing the most suicide. Men are in prison. Men are homeless. Right.
Yes.
So if a lot of men are in these situations, who's going to take care of the kids? If
Who's
women are-
going to take care of the kids?
if the women are not empowered? Because you're saying this is a situation men are in, right?
Yes.
But we've got kids to be taken care of. We've got
Why
families
are
to
they
be
in
taken-
those situations now? Because
because the men
no,
are become useless.
certain sports,
Because the men are not
certain
working
sports
hard as
that
they
they
used
should
to be.
No, where are they supposed to work when you are also now competing with them to work?
Why are women competing with men to work? Because men are not able to take care of women. It's not women's fault that you can't find jobs. Then if we so what
Todo.
a little bit of competition is going to make you say, okay, I
Todo,
give up.
do you know the reason why you're working?
It's because men are can't
No,
do
do you
anything
know the
about it.
reason why you're working as a woman?
Why?
The reason you're working as a woman is to increase the profits of the capitalist of the capitalists. Nothing more, nothing less.
Yeah.
They came up with this idea, right? Okay, we only have men working, meaning we can only tax who? Men. Rather to increase our profits, what should we do?
That's not true, Shadaya.
You deny it,
The
but that's the
reason-
truth.
No, let me tell you the reason women.
So what should we do? Let me finish. What should we do? Let's bring in the
No,
women.
that's not the reason.
And then you were brought in. You don't even know. You were brought in to increase profits.
No. The reason
Nothing more.
women are working, the reason women are being empowered is because when men were only working, women were being abused. Like if a woman is not financially capable to take care of themselves, they're stuck in abusive relationships where they're being hidden every single day by this very same men that you want us to give grace. Women had no say in a lot of things because they did not have money. Do you understand?
You talk about abuse.
Yes.
I love, that topic when people talk about abuse. When the word abuse is brought up, people only think of, the physical abuse. They picture this in their minds.
No.
A man what? Hitting a
No,
woman.
there's also emotional abuse.
Has anything been done about emotional abuse? And we know who are the biggest emotional abusers in the world. We know them.
Men.
Nothing has been done.
Men are the biggest emotional men.
Women
Men.
will always make sure that they will belittle you to a point whereby you
And
feel
men have
useless.
been doing it for years.
No, women do it.
Okay, let me explain all
They
this.
do it.
Let me
Rather-
wait. Let me explain what's happening in the world right now. Men are finally experiencing what women have been experiencing for
Which is
years.
what?
Which is emotional abuse, belittling. Women were told, stay at home, you can't do this, you're not as good as this, you're not as powerful as this. Everything that all of you men are complaining about, women have experienced for a long time, a very, very long time. And then when you guys experience it, we want grace, because
No.
we will commit suicide, we will die. See, the very same thing that is making men commit a lot of suicide is this. A man gets cheated on, they kill themselves. Women have been cheated on for years.
Okay.
And they have
Okay.
not killed themselves like
Okay.
men are doing.
Okay. Do you know why men tend to commit suicide more than women?
They can't handle this. The
No.
same thing that they were
Let
doing
me-
to
let me
women.
finish.
Men commit suicide
It is
more than
because
women because they can't handle
men don't have support systems.
Nah.
Women have support systems.
Guys, mane dare de machinda
But
one.
besides that,
You guys have
besides
all
that,
these support systems.
no.
You're now having
Besides that, look
men
at
conferences.
look at the majority of NGOs. Who do they cater to? Women.
Why?
We now even have ministries dedicated to who?
It's because women have been oppressed for years.
You've
for
never been
centuries.
oppressed. You were being protected
From who?
From yourselves. You were being protected from yourselves. I'm telling you.
Abuse is protection.
Leaving a woman to herself.
Abuse is
Self-destruction.
How is abuse?
And we are seeing it in real time right now. That self-destruction. You are
That
self-destructing.
statement is
Now,
so not
let me
true.
get back to the issue of abuse. I think the only way you can ever get to a point whereby you actually, I would say, have a solution to this abuse you always talk about. You need to look at the roots, right? Most of the times, I'm not saying it's okay to be physical with, a woman, but I'm trying to explain how that ends up happening most of the times. Physical abuse is a reaction to emotional abuse.
Nope.
Men in general, they are not good with words. Only a few exceptions, like me, can go toe-to-toe with women.
So because
The majority of men,
So
they
somebody-
cannot go toe-to-toe with a woman. When a woman starts talking,
because
she's
if,
going to
if
destroy
someone
you.
steals from me, then I should steal from them.
she's going to destroy you.
I said if someone
no, this
steals
is
from
human
me-
nature. We're talking about
No.
human nature.
No.
Why should we say men should have
Why is
restraint?
it, if it's human nature, why is it, okay, if we were to take your own analogy, right? Why is it, if it's human nature, why is it this man can control himself and you can't control yourself?
No.
Because, okay, we have two men both experiencing emotional abuse, like you're saying. It's a
Yes.
reaction, right? Everyone reacts to something. Okay, fine, that's human nature, right? But you going ahead with your reactions, imagine if everyone around the world was to react the way they actually want to react. Because somebody
Todo.
said something nasty. We walk around in the streets,
Todo.
people say nasty things
Todo.
about you. Should I go and hit them because they have
Todo.
said something that is emotional? Because, you know what? Wait, let me land.
Okay.
A street kid can emotionally abuse me, can say things that hurt me. Should I
Yes.
then assault them because they've said that?
If
So
you
you're
can.
basi- No.
You
Shadaya,
should.
No.
If you can.
No.
I remember
Fighting is not right.
I remember seeing this
at any
quote.
point.
I remember seeing this quote by Mike Tyson. He was saying that people are now too far comfortable, in this social media age with insulting people because they know they can be what? They can be hit. I would say if you disrespect me, that's how men, roll. Now, when we are men on our own, Do you know that we have certain boundaries we know you are never supposed to cross? There are certain things you are never supposed to say to another
So
man.
as women,
the
we also
moment
have
you say,
boundaries that
no,
we
but
don't
here's
want
the
you
thing.
to
Let me
cross.
tell you this.
So
The
should
moment
we-
you say those certain things to a man, you better be prepared because the feasts are coming. But now with you women will just mumble, ba 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 ba. She will insult you. She will insult your mother. She will insult your father. She will insult your whole
Then walk
lineage.
away. Then walk
and
away.
she will insult
Then
you.
walk away if she does that.
see,
Why are you sticking with a
she
woman
will
who
insult
insults
you.
you? Then walk away. Why do you have to hit her?
I'm saying, in
Walk
the heat of
away.
the moment,
In the heat
of the moment,
in the heat of
he's
the
going
moment,
to react
a real man
the only
will
way
walk
he knows.
away.
The real man thing. I don't even want to hear that word, real man.
Why?
A real man.
Yes, real man.
That's a manipulated
Proper
man.
It's not
The
a
moment
manipulated
any woman,
man. It's a good man who
always-
understands that physical abuse
I
is wrong.
always
Any
tell
form of
people
abuse
this.
is wrong
I always
anyway.
tell people this. I always tell my guys this. The moment you have a conversation with a woman and she calls you a real man, you need to find a corner and go sit in that corner and think about your life. You need to go, and think about your life.
I think today
Deep
you
down.
just I
Do you
think
know
that-
what I'm going
I
to
think
teach my
you
son?
and a lot of men have
If I have a
self-hate.
child,
You guys
if
hate
I,
yourselves.
Do you know what I'm going to teach my son? What I'm going to teach my son is this. Son, if someone hits you, you hit them back.
No, that's not good.
You hit them
Why are you
back.
promoting violence?
No.
Violence is
I'm
never good.
promoting
Are you
their
promoting
ability to
violence?
be able to defend themselves.
No, you can defend
Whether
yourself in
that
any
person-
other way. That's why we have the police officers.
anyone-
the law will take precedence.
Anyone who raises their
That's why
hand
we
on
have
you,
the law.
hit them back.
No, go and report them to the police station.
That's a sissy move. That's a sissy move. Are you telling me?
Why are you promoting violence?
That's why we now. No, that's why we now have these kids. These modern day kids. They get bullied at school, and do you know the first thing that comes to mind? I'm going to report to my mother. I'm going to report to my father. When
That is what kids are
when my
supposed to do.
generation were raised, right? The first time you were bullied at school, and you came home crying, you were crying, and you report to who? To your dad. Someone beat me up. Do you know what your dad would do? The first thing your dad would ask, how old was he? And if you say that person who hit you was the same age with you, your father was going to hit you back as well.
But
Because why? You are a sissy.
Why are
You are a
talking about
sissy.
sissies? In fact, talking about sissies and sims, a lot of men have become sims.
Yeah, you are raising them.
No.
We have.
Why are we raising them? Because men are simps.
We have single mother-headed homes. You are raising the men you are complaining about.
Oh, you mentioned single mother. Okay, just to cut you. When I mentioned to a friend of mine that I'm coming here, she said I should ask you this question. She
Okay.
said, please say, no question. She asked, please say 2 nice things about single mothers.
2 nice things about single mothers.
That's what she's yeah, friend, this is for you.
2 nice things about single mothers. Okay, I'm trying. It's like saying
like I'm trying.
It's like saying say something nice about maybe. Okay, the example was going to be chaotic, but I would say one of the nicest things about single mothers is this: they give a platform to the younger men.
You're struggling.
No, I'm being real here. They give a platform to the younger men who are still trying to gain experience with women.
What do you mean they give them a platform?
I mean,
They're raising them.
no. I mean, me, if I was...
Oh, you mean they give...
yes.
as in they actually sleep with younger men.
Yes.
And that's the positive thing.
That's a positive thing. That's a positive thing. It's like going to the driver's, what do you call it? Driving school. It's like going to driving school. You're learning before you actually get to buy your own
Okay,
car.
that's one.
Yes.
The second... Wow.
The second one. I don't think there's a second one. I think that's the only thing I can say about that. But besides about that, anyways, we ended up, running away from the things that I wanted to talk about. We ended up talking about Nandi. For some reason, she has a problem with Nandi. I don't have a
guys,
problem
listen,
with Nandi.
I don't have a problem with Nandi. I love her. I love
Besides-
her art. I love her work. My only problem is with what she said. Why are we giving men grace in 2026? For what?
I actually wanted us to talk about work relationships. I don't know if you were, that story that was trending. I think a few days ago or last week about that woman who was working at this fast food outlet, said she was cheating with the manager, yet she was actually married. Yes, so I wanted to talk about, those things. And to be honest, we're not going to be saying we are targeting women. We're just going to be talking about work relationships. What's your view? What's your take on them?
Relationships.
Yes.
They're bound to happen.
They are bound to. Should they happen, though?
No.
It's not professional.
I don't think it's professional because again, especially if the dad. Okay, I feel like it's okay if people that are in a relationship are on the same level. The moment one has a higher position than the other, I feel like it brings out problems. Not problems just for them, but the entire office space or company. Favoritism,
Okay.
because everyone in an office space wants to do better, wants to do good, etc., etc. People, even if it's not happening, people will start feeling like it's happening.
Yes.
To say, oh, you're dating the boss, then
Okay.
this could be happening. It's the reason why you're getting this contract. It's the reason why you're probably getting more, whatever. So I feel like the moment if the person if the relationship dynamics, one person has a higher position, it becomes a problem. But if you're just on the same place, I don't really think there's a problem.
You don't think there's a problem?
I don't think that people find love anyway. People find love in school. People find love in the workplace. As long as you're not married, you're both not married. If you're singles, I mean, it's hard now to date, to meet somebody. So
Come on, Todo.
Why?
How is that professional?
If you go to the HR and declare your relationship, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that.
But you see, now that is why we have, you see men having this notion or of this belief that women, if I marry you, you should not be going to work. It's because of
They're
such
just
things.
insecure men.
You're saying he's insecure.
Men that say women should not work are insecure men.
Let's look at this.
Men.
Let's look at this. We are having more and more cases of this. Women ending up sleeping with their workmates or their bosses.
Yep.
At these workplaces.
And let me tell you something.
And you're
Men
still
have been
saying men are insecure.
They are. Men, see, let me tell you, the tables have turned. Things that men were doing for years, women are now doing, and men are like, yeah. Good for you.
But now, when you say the things that men were doing, women are now doing, should they be doing them?
People should do it.
Because you need to understand this. Men, women, they are different.
Well, okay.
We are different.
Do you know why women cheat?
Why do they cheat?
Women cheat because the man is either not performing well in bed, the man can't provide, the man is not giving them attention. So if a woman cheats, it's your problem as a man. It's not the woman's problem. In most cases.
Or it's never the woman's fault.
In a few cases where the women are just...
in a few cases.
Very few cases, maybe 5% out of 100.
So whenever a woman cheats...
But most cases when women cheat, the men cannot perform well in bed.
Okay.
Because we're not natural cheaters like men. But...
What? Women are not natural cheaters
No, women don't do that. When a woman decides to step out of her marriage, these are three of the main things. Your bed game is bad. You're not providing as you should be as a man, because a lot of men, it seems now, they're asking for grace instead of working hard. 3, you are not giving her attention. Your attention is going somewhere else. And then she goes to work, and then whoever, maybe her manager, is asking her, how are you? How's your day? Let me buy you lunch. Things that you as a man should be doing. And then she cheats. So if you're insecure, if you don't want your woman to go to work, it means you know that you are lacking somewhere, somehow.
Okay.
Because I feel like a secure man who is giving a woman everything she needs.
Those 3 things you mentioned.
Yes, 3, very important.
Okay. Now,
very important.
Let me answer.
I said 5%. There are 5% that just cheat.
Let me answer on those 3 things you mentioned. You're saying, the first one, you were saying that his bed game, his sex game, is weak. I can tell you this. No virgin has ever said a man's
I knew you
sex
were
game
gonna
is
say
weak.
that.
So, meaning already this woman is what? Compromised. She's compromised. Right? So, we've already thrown point
Okay.
number 1 out. Number 2, you said he's not able to what? To provide. Right? Now, in this, I would say, digital age of ours, do you know, no matter how much you try as a man, you are never going to be appreciated as long as it is not on par with what the celebrities are doing. I can tell you this. When it comes to the word provision, if you are a married woman and your man is able to pay the rent for where you stay, is able to pay for the food you have to eat, you and your kids, is able to cover you, to pay for your clothes and stuff, I would say this, is able to provide. But now, the modern woman, that's not enough. She wants more. She wants more. You guys want more.
No,
You don't want
no,
basic.
Do you know, you're working with people on social media, but
And
I know
then-
there are women that are okay.
And then number 3.
with
Number
men
3.
providing basics. Yeah.
Number 3, you're talking about attention. Modern women are attention addicts. And it's because of social
do you
media.
mean? No,
They are
not
never
because of
going to
social
be
media.
satisfied with the attention they are getting from their husbands. Because at the end of the day, no matter how much I tell you, you are beautiful, babe, you look good, you always want to hear it from, those people who are following you on social media as well.
No,
those thousands of
Do you know
men
what? I'm
who
not
are
even
telling you
talking.
the
I'm
same
not even
thing.
talking about women on social media. Do you know there are women that
Yes.
Do you know there are women that are not on social media?
Yes.
Or they don't even post anything.
They
They
don't
don't
even
care
post
about the
anything.
likes, but they still cheat on their men. So it has nothing.
Are they virgins? Are they virgins?
Some are.
Were they virgins?
Somewhere.
Chances are very, very low.
Somewhere.
Because I would say cheating is more like an accident.
No, virgins can
Do
still
you know
cheat.
what? Yes,
Virgins
they
do
cheat. But
you
I'm
can
saying,
marry a virgin and she can
yes.
cheat.
Do you know what I would?
Because another
let
man
me
can
give
just
you
come and
let me give
give
you
her
let
a
me
car
give
and she'll be like, oh, wow.
let me give you an analogy. Yes, it's like this. When a woman cheats, it's more like a car having a breakdown.
How would you know, Shadaya?
So now you've got these 2 cars, Todo. You've got this brand new car, and you've got this Japanese second-hand car. Which one is most likely to have a breakdown? You are buying the car.
That's a wrong analogy.
No,
okay,
you are
first
buying
of all,
the
I'm gonna
car.
be like, you're a man, you don't know why women cheat. I'm a woman, I can speak for women.
You cheat
can't
because
speak
you are
for women,
natural
Shadaya.
cheats.
No,
Right
you
now,
can't
Todo,
speak for women, Shadaya. You're a
Todo,
man.
are you
Let
in
me
a
speak
relationship?
for women.
Are
Why
you
we
in a
doing this
relationship?
now?
No. Are you in a relationship?
No.
You are not in a
No, I'm
relationship.
not in a relationship.
Are you saying there are men who don't claim or who don't think that they're in a relationship with you?
They could, but I don't know of it.
But now, do you know that if you were to, touch a woman's phone, you would be shocked by the things you find there? Even a woman who's saying she's in a relationship, she's still talking to multiple men.
It's because the man is not doing the right thing. If you're a man and you're doing the right thing, then your woman would not cheat. The reason women cheat is because men are failing. It's either you're bad game. I'll repeat it. If your woman is cheating, it is your problem.
How do I end up comparing with a sex toy? Something that pumps 150 watts. How am I supposed to compare with that? To compete with that?
Figure it out.
How am I supposed to compete with that?
No, your woman. Ask her. What is
Todo.
it? What is it?
Let's be realistic
What is
here.
it the sex toy is doing to you that? What can I do? Let me tell you the other problem with men. Men don't want to have these conversations, right? They feel like whatever I'm doing is the right thing. That's why you all want to marry virgins, because you are scared because you don't even know what you're doing.
Do you know why I want a virgin?
Because
I
you
want
are not confident in your own
Do you know-
abilities.
No, I want someone I will teach the things that I want, not someone who was already taught by someone else.
You said you want someone you teach the things that you want.
The things that I want.
So sex is about you. It's not about her.
Sex is about pleasuring the men.
I'm
Sex is about
done.
pleasuring the men.
That's why women cheat on you.
Sex is about
That's
pleasuring
why your
the men.
women cheat on you, because there are
No.
men that understand the woman has to orgasm. There are men that understand
What's
that.
the use of a woman's orgasm? It just wets the bed. Mine actually gets you pregnant if I orgasm. You just wet the bed. Yes, you've reached your climax. In the great scheme of things, what does it do?
If I reach
Nothing.
my climax, it helps you climax.
Nothing.
No, wait. If I reach my climax,
if I reach my climax,
reach my climax, it
and
helps
you know
you
what?
reach yours.
Me, if
For
I
a real
reach,
man,
if
again.
I reach my
Why
climax,
are we talking about sex?
But anyways, okay, anyways.
And you're the same people that are
Hello.
busy giving my viewers 1 billion views.
Oh, you want us to talk about the view ones? That chick trending on Facebook. Do you know my thoughts on the whole thing?
What are your thoughts, Shadaya?
My thoughts on the whole thing is the people who were reporting, that girl's account. They're stupid.
Yeah, they are.
Do you know why I'm saying
That's
they're
the only thing I
stupid?
agree with you
Do you
today.
know why I'm saying they're stupid? They don't understand how social media works. And they don't understand how even the porn industry works. The porn industry works in this way. She was going to grab attention, but only for a short period. Do you know why she even grabbed those million views? She grabbed those million views because people were curious to see.
And they'd watch it over and over
Yes,
again.
they were curious to see. Okay, is Facebook now allowing this type of what content?
I don't think that's what
No,
they're curious
let
to
me
see.
tell you
They're
this.
curious to see
Yes,
the
they
thing.
wanted to see the thing, but they can always see the thing, from other platforms as well. But the reason why she ended up having those numbers, people were curious to see. Okay, so is Facebook allowing, this kind of content now? I could tell you now, if Facebook says that we now allow this type of content, I would give that chick maybe 4 months maximum for her to be still even having attention, because now the real sluts.
So you're saying her attention is to do with the platform
Yes, that girl. If you put her on OnlyFans,
on Twitter.
no, I'm talking about OnlyFans, where we saying here it's just sex. We are selling sex. With the way she looks, with the way she is, you can tell she's not someone who's not even, hygienic and stuff.
How do you tell
She
that
can
through the
barely,
phone, though?
she could barely do even 1,000 views on OnlyFans.
No, but she should go.
Because
You know,
now, on Facebook, the real sluts would come. And I'm talking about the real sluts. And you know the real sluts. I'm talking about, those American women. They will be looking super, super, super sexy.
Do you know, I think my whole issue, look, a girl needs to hustle, she can hustle as long as she's not affecting me, she's not affecting you. But I understand the people with the kids and stuff. Maybe Facebook was the wrong platform. She could try Twitter, she could try OnlyFans, she could try other platforms.
She can never try any of those platforms because she knows she's a zero. She knows she's a zero. She cannot compete.
I don't think so.
She cannot compete.
I think she just needs to understand her. Listen, I think she needs to understand her. She needs to understand the platforms, just like she understood Facebook. She understands what Facebook is. Shadaya, I mean, we all started on Twitter. We didn't understand what it is, but now we know. So she will learn about Twitter. She will learn about OnlyFans. She just needs a manager, perhaps.
She's a porn star.
Exactly my point. I'm saying
now
she just needs to know which platform to go to.
Now she's a porn star, right? Now compare to, to other porn stars.
It doesn't. It's not even about that. Okay, I'll talk about. Do you know, we've got people that got into. Okay, she could not even end up being a poster, but whatever she's doing could make her famous, could make her rich in other ways. We've got people like Kim Kardashian that put out their sex tapes, and like a lot of people did that.
Kim Kardashian, do you know why people, always mention Kim Kardashian's sex tape? Do you know why she ended up even being big with that sex tape?
No, she's not the only one. There are lots of people.
Yes. When you look at Kim Kardashian herself, she's actually,
She wasn't.
Yes.
When the sex tape came, she wasn't what she is now. Remember.
But
we didn't know her. We now know
yes,
her
but I'm
because now we
saying
know her.
Besides that, when you were looking at Kim Kardashian on that sex tape, that's a woman you would be saying, I would also want,
Bush did a sex tape
I would also
before she fixed her body.
No, she didn't even need to fix that body. She actually looked
that
okay.
Girl is, what are you saying about Nadia?
She
She's
actually
beautiful.
looked okay. No, I'm just saying, when it comes to porn levels,
what are the levels of porn?
I would say
There are
she's
different types of porn.
Okay, I would say she's
there are white men looking for hot African women that are okay with that.
I would say she's
her body looks good.
Okay, in football terms, I would say she's one of those teams, from those, African divisions.
And I'm saying all those
And
other people that
in the
started
grand
also
scheme of
started
things,
like
it's the
that.
Champions League. The Champions League
You
of
don't
porn.
start there.
She's never going to get there.
And she just needs a manager. I think I should be a manager.
What will you be managing?
Her business.
Okay, what will you
1
be
billion
managing there?
views, Shadaya. 1
Yes,
billion
out of
views.
curiosity. I can tell you this. If
Yes.
she's a star, as you say she is, let her go on OnlyFans. And let's see if she can
just
even...
needs a bit of grooming
and let's
and
see if she can even get a quarter of that.
She will
She
eventually.
won't even get a quarter
Do you
of
know
that.
what? OnlyFans is very easy.
She
The
won't
only
even get
thing
a
you
quarter
need
of
to
that.
be on OnlyFans is courage and
Yes.
and she's got courage already.
We have certain
to do it in
people-
front of
we
family.
have-
Imagine to do it on a paid
We
platform.
have many women who've tried OnlyFans. We are not going to mention names. They tried OnlyFans and they found out that no one is even willing to pay $1 to watch
They shouldn't
their,
have given up. They
to watch
should
their
have-
coochie, to view their coochie. That's the thing. For you to qualify, in the porn industry, you have to be someone who's got the it factor. I can tell you about this.
And I feel like
back in the day,
anyone can have
back
it
in the day,
factor.
actually,
You just need the right panel beating.
do you know Mia Khalifa? At a certain point, she trended. Do you know why she ended up quitting? Because the sex industry sells, but for a what? For a short space.
Which is why a lot of
And now-
celebrities do sex,
Yes,
whatever,
and now when you
takes and then
look,
eventually
now
move
look at the
on.
likes of Mia Khalifa, and then look at that,
That girl is beautiful.
and then look at that.
That girl is
No, I'm not
beautiful.
saying she's ugly.
So what I'm
But
saying,
I'm
she
not
just
saying
needs a bit of panel beating
porn-
to kind
porn-
of just get her into the industry.
Porn taps into the fantasy. A woman you'd fantasize about.
And
no
a lot
one
of
is ever,
men are
no one is
fantasizing.
ever
I'm
going.
pretty sure a lot of men
no
after
one
wait,
is
I'm
ever
pretty
going
sure
to
after
fantasize about it.
Listen, I'm pretty sure after a man went through after 5 videos,
No.
they were masturbating.
No,
Oh,
no,
yes.
no. If you got horny from watching that, you may need to be checked. But either way,
That girl is
I
beautiful.
just think whatever she's
That
doing,
girl is beautiful,
okay,
and girl,
whatever
get your
she
back.
was-
Just
whatever
don't be
she
on
was doing,
Facebook. Look for the right platform.
whatever she was doing, it was on the wrong platform. I think
Yeah.
Facebook is one of those few platforms that are left whereby I would say it's a platform that is still appealing to the whole family, the elders and the little ones as well.
Yep.
You can't be showing things like that on, such a platform as well.
But Nadia, if you need a manager,
I
joking,
won't
yo.
say anything about it.
you never.
Let's try to wrap it up with I don't know if you were up with the news about this other guy who was accused, allegedly called a swindler. He was being said that he swindled money from women. What's your take on that? It was said that he would pretend that he wants to date these women and he would end up swindling them money.
My take is-
And now these women are saying we want him in jail.
My take is men don't need grace at all. The reason women are in this situation, again, I blame men. Men put pressure on us to get married, to want to be in a relationship. For example, you are asking me, are you single? Every time I tell men I'm single, I'm like, what's wrong with you? Nothing's wrong with me. Why does...
No, me and you, we both know what's wrong with you.
No, nothing
We
is
both
wrong
know
with
what's
me.
wrong
Then
with
I'm
you.
not a virgin.
But
Why do you
it's
expect
okay.
me
No,
to be a
besides
virgin
that,
at 34?
we know what's wrong with you.
Okay, wait, I don't. What do you think? What do you think is wrong with me?
Okay, Todo, if you were to come to me for a session, you actually need, a session.
For what session?
Counseling session. Yes, you actually need a counseling session.
No, I don't.
Todo, you've been through a lot.
No. Well,
You've
yeah,
been-
life
you
in general.
see, you've been through a lot.
Uh-huh.
You know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
You have what we would call trauma.
No, I don't have trauma.
You've got trauma.
Mm-hmm.
The things you experienced, right? They put you in this position whereby you have this vendetta, this grudge against men
I don't have a grudge against
to a
men.
point whereby, as genuine as a man can be towards you, you always have to find something wrong.
That's not the reason I'm single.
That's the reason.
No, that's not
Two.
the reason. That's not the
Two
reason
now.
I'm single.
Two.
Uh-huh.
If we were to judge by your, recent trending posts, my girl, you've got unrealistic standards.
Which one?
You've got
Which
unrealistic
unrealistic
standards.
standard?
If you can call your own hair poverty, it means the type of guy you expect to be in your life. I don't think those guys are still single who can manage to provide you with the lifestyle you want. They are not single.
How do you know the lifestyle I want?
I can already tell the lifestyle you want.
What if I want to provide for the man?
You are not the type to provide for a man. You are not the type to provide for a man. You are not.
I know a friend of mine who's providing for a man.
Yes, but you are not the type to provide for a man. Your best option right now, Todo, is, and I'll always say it, being a second or a third wife to those men
I repeat
who can
that
afford.
in the mighty name of Jesus.
Who can afford.
I am not going to be second wife. I'm not going to be third wife.
But back to this whole swindling issue.
No, so my point was a lot of women, I feel like, fall for these things because of the pressure that the same men give. This man got away with it because he should be. Because again, he's promising women marriage, right? Was it the story? He was promising
Yes.
to marry them. He was promising to give them a better life. And a lot of women, unfortunately, it's so sad that a lot of women, because of the statements you're saying, Kuti, at this age, Todo, because of statements from people like you to say, if you're 30, I mean, I don't know how many times I post about something else. There's always one comment, Chiro, where's your husband? I'm like...
Because if you were married, Todo, you wouldn't be on social media.
How do you know?
You wouldn't be on social media.
Nandi's on social media.
Unless-
She was talking
no,
about give
that
men
was-
grace.
She
So
does.
many married
She
women
gets
on
to
social
have-
media
she
talking
gets
about.
to have-
Candace Owens is on social
She
media.
gets to
speaks her
have.
mind.
She gets to have those interviews here and there. Like
Candace
for
Owens has a
Nandi.
podcast. She speaks her mind.
We
Cody.
all know Candace. That's a special case. That's a special case. That's a special case. But I'm saying, Todo, if you were
I'm
married,
going to
you
marry
would
a
be
man who
focused.
understands
No,
what
it's
I
not about
do.
the man understanding or not, but you would be actually focused on your home.
Who said you can't do both? If
You would
social
be
media is
focused
my
on
job,
it.
who said I can't do both? There are a lot of
The
married
reason
women that
why,
can do
Todo,
both.
you find yourself each and every day,
Controversies.
in these controversies, you need to be,
I need to go for counseling.
Okay, we'll talk about it after that. But I'm saying, I don't like the word swindling.
Why?
I don't like the word swindling.
Why? He
Because
did.
I manipulated you doesn't mean I swindled you.
You did.
Because women have always manipulated men for centuries, and we've never called it swindled.
No, but listen.
Women are actually the better swindlers because you will swindle me to a point whereby I can pay for your education.
Listen,
I
for
can
the
pay
lack
for your
of
car.
okay, listen. For the lack of a better word, I'll say women manipulate. I wish I could use another word. When women ask for things, if, for example, if I date somebody, I'm like, I need money for this. You know me. I'm not lying about who I am. I'm not lying about where the money is going. Do you understand? You are actually, I know guys that have actually went and been depositing to CBZ to pay for use it and NAST. I know guys, and then the girls later. You knew exactly what you were doing. You knew who I am. You know who I am. You know every detail about my life. So it's a choice. This guy was lying. He came in pretense and said he is somebody. He's in a different country. He's a doctor. He's a whatever. So now I'm giving you money because I think you're a doctor, you are like this, you're in America. Whereas when a man is giving woman, if I tell you, babe, Kumbakwedu, things are hard. There's no money, there's no what. Can you pay my fees? I am honest. And sometimes it's the truth. The situation at home.
Okay, so when you come
The
to me,
situation at home
when
is
you
hard.
come to me begging for money and you tell me I'm sick, even when you are not sick, and I end up giving you money, is that not swindling me money? Did you not swindle me money?
No.
You always do that, women.
No.
You always do that.
But you know who I am?
I ran into some trouble. My car, got a flat tire. So,
But
I
this
need
is
some money.
different, Shadaya,
That's swindling.
Because my character and my personality
I
has
would
not
say
changed in this
women
instance.
swindle at the highest level. Women, you are amateurs
This
when
one
it comes
is
to
a
swindling.
scammer. This is a relationship. Two different things.
You swindle, you guys. You can pretend that you love me even when you don't, to a point whereby I will decide I'm going to marry you. The moment I marry you, I already have given you 50% access to whatever that I own. And then one day you just wake up, Shadaya, I don't feel this relationship. I don't want you anymore. I want a divorce. And you get half of the things that I worked for.
You know,
Is
I
that not
was
swindling at
no,
the
that's
highest level?
not. Listen, I was having this conversation in regards to coffee and Ainsley. People were like, she doesn't deserve it. I'm like, listen, if you're working, right? Okay, from the time you're single and the time you're married. When you're single, you're doing your own ironing, you're cooking, you come home, you sleep, you're stressed, you're thinking about, ish, there's that deal. When you're married, you come home. Sometimes you even talk to your wife. Some of the biggest deals have come from wives. You come to your wife and be like, I'm going through this. She gives you advice free. She's not your manager. She's not your assistant. She's not your advisor. She's cooking for you. You come, you sleep, you wake up, your shirt is ironed, your breakfast is cooked. And then you say that person doesn't deserve 50%.
No
Anyway,
maid has ever been paid $1 million. A maid can do a better job.
well,
If you are saying that you deserve,
can a maid give you a
if you
child?
are saying you deserve
Can a
50,
maid, can a maid have sex with you when
if
you're in a
saying-
difficult situation?
If you are
Does
saying,
your maid have sex
no,
with you?
if you're saying you deserve 50% of my
deserve
money because
50% of
you
your
did a maid's
money.
job, no. If you're saying you deserve
No, I think we should
50%
repeat
of
her.
my 50% of my wealth because you've had sex with me,
Because
I
I've been-
can get better,
Then do that. So why
prostitutes who
are you
can do
married?
better.
Why are you married?
If you're saying that,
So why marry
if you're
then?
saying that a woman,
Why are you marrying the person?
I always find this. You say these women end up always advising these guys on how to make millions. How do you advise someone to make millions when you yourself, you don't even have that million?
Who's advising guys to make millions?
You were saying that sometimes maybe even Blake Coffee came home and he had this idea, and then Entley, built upon
No,
it.
it's possible. A lot of people
Then
are
why is she
behind a
broke?
lot of people's successes.
Why is she broke?
That's why they say behind every successful man is a what?
Is a woman.
Thank you.
Yes, because women follow successful men. Simple as that.
I think we're
They
done.
follow successful men.
It's okay, Shadaya.
Anyways, I think me and Todo, we
Yeah.
have more to talk about.
I'm done.
I would want to bring here for the next episode again as we talk about, these issues. But besides that, like I've said, she needs to come for what? For therapy. She needs therapy. So anyways, let's call it, a day. We're done with our episode. And as always, I say to you, go on YouTube. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, BETS263, Bets263 on YouTube. We want you to like, comment, and subscribe as well. Thank you very much.